Hi, welcome to today's video. So today is the much anticipated, at least by me, Project Pan intro video. I have been looking forward to shooting this and starting my Project Pan for so long. I've mentioned it in several videos if you are familiar, so I'm going to go ahead and kind of talk about my goals for Project Pan, why I'm doing it, and then show you the products I have originally chosen. This is my first Project Pan ever, so this will definitely be a learning experience. I'm sure there'll be some changes along the way. But first I wanted to say that by the time this video is up, my giveaway will have ended and the winner will be contacted by email, so check your email, and if you see something from Kitty's Boxes, you may be the winner. So I'm super excited. It was so much fun. I'm definitely going to host another giveaway soon, so look out for that. But anyways, I will get into my Project Pan. If you are unfamiliar, Project Panning is really just a project that a lot of people do to utilize their makeup collection, get down to pan, which is when you actually see the pan of the product. Like for example, like see that little silver? That's the pan. You know, when I first heard this on YouTube, I was like, what does that even mean? And I'm like, oh duh, like the pan of the product. So not all of the products I have look like that. Most have a ways to go. But really why I'm doing this, there's several reasons. One, I have so much stuff. I try and keep my collection pretty, decent size, and hosting giveaways really helps. So if I get a duplicate of a product or something I know I won't use, and I think someone else will love it more than me, I throw it in a giveaway stash. So that has been really helpful. But I still get a lot of stuff in my subscription boxes, so a lot of the products I will be using are from past boxes, so it kind of ties into my channel still with subscription boxes and beauty boxes. Another way is I really want to learn how I use my money and form better spending habits when it comes to makeup. And I want to learn how to do makeup better. I mean, I've gotten into makeup pretty recently in life, so I think doing a Project Pan and using a lot of products, every day will make me learn how to use them better, especially when it comes to like eyeshadow and stuff like that, because I still have a lot to learn. And honestly, I just try products and I don't keep doing it. So I think when I do a Project Pan, do this Project Pan, it will really help me give better reviews to you, everyone watching. And because first impressions or just a few time use, that's not really like a true review and true like product opinion. So I think when I use these products every day or most days, I will definitely be able to give a more accurate review and give my thoughts and share how I feel about each item. Another thing is I want to get rid of items in my collection that are not cruelty-free. I need to get better about this. Like the other day I bought multiple items that are not cruelty-free, and my goal one day, I know it'll take a while, but I want to have a completely cruelty-free makeup collection. So I'm going to try and use up some items that I know for sure are not cruelty-free. So if you don't know, cruelty-free pretty much means that if they're not cruelty-free, that the company tests on animals. So I love my animal friends and I do not want to support that any longer. So I'm not going to purchase anything else. I may get some things in subscription boxes, but those will be things I try and use up right away, or I give in my a giveaway in like one of my giveaways or to a friend. So I think that's pretty much all of the goals. I wrote down some things, but I think I hit everything. So I'll just get into what I'm doing with my first Project Pan. So I'm going to do a rolling pan, so that means if I use up something or I really don't like an item, I'm not going to force myself to use it. I'm just going to declutter that item in some way, either by donating or just getting rid of if it can't be passed on to someone else, because I know some people try and use things they don't love, but I don't want to do that. I want this to be fun. I want to figure out what I love, and this is also going to be a way for me to declutter my collection. So if I don't like something, I'm going to get rid of it. So I'll roll something else in, or if I finish something, I'll put another item in. So I'm going to do 10 items and then an eyeshadow palette. I haven't really decided for sure if I'm going to use the same palette every month, or if every month maybe I'll pick a new palette to use, because I have a lot, and I really know that it'll be harder to hit pan, especially in every shade. So we'll see how that goes. And I'm going to do this Project Pan. So today is September 1st. I'm going to do it until the new year. So this is really just like a learning experience for me. I'm not going to be super strict or hard on myself. I'm going to use this to learn how to Project Pan, just get a better feel for it. And then in a few months, in 4 months, it'll be the new year already. So I'll probably start a year-long one then. So and I think that's it. So a rolling pan, I'm gonna have 10 items, and then an eyeshadow palette. I have it all in front of me. A lot of the items are from subscription boxes, maybe that one or two are not. And some of them, I'm not sure what box I got them from, but some are more new products. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get started and show you guys what I chose. So the first item I kind of showed you already it is the Julep Insta Filter Invisible Finishing Powder. And this is probably the only thing in my entire collection that has pan. So my goal with this one is to use it all up. I used to love this and I kind of just forgot about it, and I found it in one of my bags recently that I haven't used in a while. And it was just hiding in there, so I found it and I really like it. It's a good finishing powder. So I chose this. It's getting older, so that's why I want to use it up too. So, and I got this in my Julep Beauty Maven box over a year ago, I believe. So, yep, so I'm going to use this in my pan. So, since I hit pan, like I said, my goal will be to use all of it by the end of this project. But like I said, I'm not going to be too hard on myself. But yeah, I'm going to take pictures so I'll be able to track my progress. So, and the next thing, I chose a lip product, and this is by NYX. It's the Soft Matte Lip Cream in Stockholm, and this, I believe I got in an Ipsy. You know, I know for sure I got in an Ipsy. And I really like it. I have it on now. It's a great neutral everyday shade. I'll show you guys here. So this one's not really easy to track. I'll just use it until I can't really get any more product out of it or it goes bad. I probably had this for a few months now. I really like this a lot. It's this is matte, but it's not overly drying, which I love. Like it's a matte finish, but not that like dry, like uncomfortable feeling. So I've really been enjoying this, and it's smaller, so I think it's more reasonable to be able to finish. And it is something I can wear every day. And then I chose like one or two things that are gonna be super easy to finish. They're samples. This is from Birchbox. It's the Aero Revitalize Under Eye Brightening Serum, light to medium. And I like this. I've been using it under my eye. It might be a little too dark for me for an under eye serum, but it does have a little bit of a tint, that's why. So it's light to medium. I'm definitely in the light end of the range, but it does definitely brighten my eyes, and I like it, so I want to use it up. So I have so many little sample sizes. I want to just use things, you know, and use them every day so I can get a better feel for it. Because sometimes when I get samples and I really like them, I don't use them every day, which doesn't make sense. I should use what I like. And now I'll be able to give you guys a more better opinion and review of this. So I don't have too much further to go. You can't really see from here, but I'm guessing by next month this will definitely be gone, especially if I use it every day. The next item is a primer. I have a bunch of primers, so I want to try and stick with one, get a good feel for it, and then go on to the next. So this is the Laura Mercier Foundation Primer in Radiance, and I made a little mark. I'm going to make a darker one because I'm not sure if you could see it here. It's that pink line, so you know, I've done a little bit of work on it, and I got this in a box. So it's not full size, I don't think, but it definitely is not just a small sample. This is pretty big. So this is, how big is this? 15 mLs, and yeah, so I've got a little ways to go. I can't even tell, maybe I'm even further down after using it today, but so far I like it. So yeah, I definitely need to get some use out of all these primers I have. So this is the one I chose for this project. And the next item I talked about yesterday in my July and August favorites. This is the Hoola Benefit bronzing powder, which I know a lot of people have and love, and see it's pretty full. My goal is to kind of work through the Hoola imprint and get that so you can't see that anymore, because I don't think I'll be able to finish this in a few months. I have been using it every day, and I plan to continue using it days I wear makeup. So yeah, I really like how it looks, and I understand the hype now because it's really good. So we'll see how I do on that one. And then the next thing is something that'll be more easy to measure my progress, and this is by Tarte. It's the Fake Awake Nude Liner, and I don't have much left on this at all. This is all I have right here, so I just use this on my lower waterline. Kind of makes your eyes look more awake, like it says Fake Awake. So yeah, I wrote a piece of paper, I marked down how much I have so I can measure it next month. But I don't think this will be tough to finish up at all. I've had this for a little while. I think I maybe got it in a Macy's beauty box, but I'm not positive, but definitely came in a subscription box. The next thing is another one, I don't know where I got it, but definitely a box. It's the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. This is a felt tip, and I am really bad about using eyeliners. I rarely ever do it. If I do, I use a pencil. So I have a lot of liquid eyeliners, and I want to learn how to use them better, so that is why I chose this. So I'll just use it until it starts to not work. I don't really know how to measure it besides when the felt tip goes a little dry, or if I really don't like it, then I'll get rid of it. But I think I'll like it. I've heard good things. I'm going to try and use it and learn how to use eyeliner better, because I struggle. I struggle with eyeliner a lot. But moving on, my next product is by Sigma. This is a power liner in Carnation, so a lip liner, and I really like the color. I just never really go for it, and there's a lot left. And this is another one I can easily measure. I already marked it down on paper so I can show progress next month. There's a lot left, if you can see, even a little bit more than that. So, but I've watched a lot of Project Pan videos lately just to kind of understand the process more and get some tips, and it's really fun to watch, honestly. If you do Project Pan videos or anything like that, please share because I'd love to watch. But anyways, it seems like lip liners are pretty easy to finish. So I actually won this through Influencer. I finished a campaign. I was picked as one of the winners, and I won $400 worth of Sigma brushes and some makeup. So that was huge, and I like don't know what I would have no brush collection pretty much without that. So that was awesome. So I've had this probably for over a year now. So definitely want to use this. All right, moving on. My next product I talked about yesterday too. One of my favorites is the Wander Beauty, the Unlatched Volume and Curl Mascara. And I love this, and I've been using it almost every day for almost 2 months now, so I think I'm getting towards the end. I bet by the end of next month this will be gone because I can tell it's taking more coats now to use it. I love this stuff, and as of now this is something I would repurchase, probably after I use up more of my mascaras, but that's what the wand looks like. It's getting drier, so I really don't think this will be too hard to use up. So either use it till I can't get any out of it, or it's just like too dry and just clumpy. But it hasn't clumped yet, so but I can definitely tell it's getting down to the end. And then my 10th product, did I do, let's see, let me count really quick. 2, 4, 6, yeah, this is the 10th product. So this is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in Parte, and this is, I just got this. I talked about this in my favorites too. I've been liking this. So this is, I know from watching people try and pan this, it takes a while, as do many blushes, but it is smaller size. So my goal is to kind of work through the imprint on there, if you can see. So make some progress. I'll look at that next month. So I'll take pictures, like I said, and be able to check it that way. So. And the palette I chose, I think it'll be good for fall, and I've had it for a while and I really like it. Like the formula is great, there's no fallout, and it is the Pure Pro with Etienne. Am I saying that wrong? God, I butcher names all the time. But this is the palette, so it's a pretty big palette, pretty versatile, good fall colors. So I haven't used it in a while. So this is what I chose. I'm going to see how it goes. I really don't know how I'm going to do this with eyeshadow palette. If I'm going to do a new one every month so I can get use out of all of my palettes, because there's a few I like. I did declutter a lot when I moved, so I don't have too many palettes, but I think I'll just see how this goes. I like the colors in this. I guess I'll just try and make, I don't know if I'm ever going to really hit pan in a month, but after, I think next month I'm going to assess what I want to do with this. So I just want to make progress, let's just say that for now. But I think it's really pretty, and I really like this palette. I think it's still available. I'm not sure. I got it over a year ago, I believe. And this is cruelty free, by the way. I just looked at the back. It says expiration 6 months, but it seems good still. Usually eyeshadow palettes are longer than that. But yeah, that's everything in my Project Pan. So I'm super excited to get working on these and just start this whole Project Pan journey. I think it seems like such a great idea. I love makeup. I really am just starting to get into it, and I think this will be a great experience. So if you Project Pan, I would love to hear some tips or see your videos. Please leave some comments below, because this is seriously brand new to me. So if you Project Pan, I'd love to hear about your journey, what you do, any tips, what products you're currently working on. Please let me know. And by the way, I just remembered, I don't know why, because this is going up September 1st. Today, you can sign up for BoxyLuxe. I think what made me think of that is that there's an eyeshadow palette coming in my BoxyCharm. I was like, I know I'm gonna not choose only this one because I don't want to try that out. But yeah, today you can upgrade. I think it's an additional $28 and at 9 a.m. So it'll be a little before this video goes up, because this goes up at 11. You can upgrade. Hopefully it's still available. They're making it seem like in a few hours that there's not going to be any spots left. But yeah, 9 a.m. September 1st. I think it's Eastern time. You can upgrade your BoxyCharm if you're interested. So I'll leave a link below if you guys want to check that out. But that's a mental note to myself. But I'll stop rambling. Thank you for stopping by, and I will do an update every month. So I'll see you tomorrow if you want to see a different video. But for Project Pan, I will be back on October 1st. So have a great day, guys. Bye.